Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner boxing 24. Good afternoon on this Saturday. Nice, beautiful day. New York City. Hot outside, but a little breezy. But we here in this corner boxing 24. Please subscribe to the page. Please leave your comments. Let me know how you feel. Yes, I'm a Lakers man. LeBron all day. The GOAT. And it is what it is, okay? But that's another debate for another time, right? We in here to talk about boxing. So I just wanted to touch on real quick, Mr. Keith, one time, and you know I call him no time Thurman, because there's a lot of times where he's saying things that makes him no time, you know? Because he ain't doing nothing one time a lot. He's doing no time when he ain't fighting. And we know that Mr. Keith Thurman likes to talk. He's a talker, you know, and he gets people's ears with his talking. And, you know, he got a little bit of charisma and, you know, a little bit of talking skills, but he be talking his way out of opportunities. And I don't know if it's because he's just afraid or he don't know what he's doing. Or maybe he don't got good management, good business partner. I don't know, man, because he's with PBC, if I'm not mistaken, right? So I really don't know what's going on with Mr. Keith Thurman. But what I do know is he ain't trying to fight. So he recently said that Bud Crawford is on his radar. But my thing is, Bud Crawford is not even thinking about you, man. He's undisputed champion. And you didn't want to give him a shot. Just like you didn't want to give Errol Spence a shot. And you told Errol Spence you was going to give him a shot after Kell Brook. And, you know, he did what he did with Kell Brook. You didn't want to give the man a shot. So now you looking for a shot. Now Crawford is on your radar. And you know Crawford ain't even thinking about you. Crawford is thinking about doing bigger and better things. And one of the big and better things is not fighting you, because he's not going to make a whole lot of money fighting you. Boxing is a business. It's about legacy, but it's also about making your money and getting out of it healthy and securing yourself and your family. There's nothing wrong with that. And I understand it. And that's where Crawford is at. Going to be 36 years old. Got a late start on the fame, per se, because we knew he was great, but he was held back for a long time by none other than Mr. Bob Arum in Top Rank Boxing. So, you know, now he's trying to get his money and get out the business healthy. And I can't knock him for that. I can't blame him for that. Of course I would like him to fight Boutinas. Of course I like that fight. And I want Jerron to get his shot. But I'm not mad because Crawford is trying to make the most money and leave, which I think he could make a lot of money fighting Boots. But that's another subject. What I want to really just keep it on is Keith Thurman saying that he's on his radar. But here's my thing with Keith Thurman. Your last fight was in February of 2022. This is September of 2023. In February of 24, it'll be 2 years. So right now, you haven't fought in over a year, in 20 months, basically. 19, 20 months. This is September, October, November, December, January, February. So you haven't fought in 19 months. A year and a half. And you're talking about who's on your radar. You fought Mario Barrios, and you had problems with Mario Barrios, as you've had problems in the past with fighters who went to your body, okay? You don't like the body work. You don't like body shots. And we've seen this on multiple occasions from you. And even Barrios gave you issues. So how are you gonna fare against Bud Crawford when he's a body snatcher? He goes to the body. He broke Errol Spence down to the body with some vicious shots. You're not going to be able to handle that, Keith Thurman. Stop calling that man out. Jaron Bootsinas, you can't handle that, Keith Thurman. He's a body snatcher. He's going to break you. You're not going to go past 6 rounds with either one of them. So what radar are you talking about? No, they're not. You're not on their radar, and they shouldn't be on yours. Look for the easiest and best fight you can get with the most money, and leave Bud Crawford alone, man, the undisputed champion, because you're not ready for that. Bud Crawford is looking for a legacy fight, a legacy ending. He's trying to get Jermell Charlo for undisputed, who's the undisputed 154-pound champion. And based on how he does against Canelo, that fight may come to fruition. If Charlo wins, definitely, it's a possibility. And if he loses, based on how he loses, Bud Crawford may still get that fight. But Keith Thurman, you're not on any. You're talking radar, but you're not really on anybody's radar, man, because you're not doing anything, and you don't really have anything to offer. It is what it is. You was champion. You had your time, but you're not champion anymore. You lost that. Manny Pacquiao beat you, the legend, but he dominated you. That's the thing. And people were surprised that you got dominated by Manny Pacquiao. I wasn't. I knew Manny Pacquiao was going to get you. But where you're at now is not in a good place. And I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying your status and being inactive is not helping it. Now, if you was fighting frequently and you took another fight after Barrios and kept yourself busy at least and had something this year, this is September, man. We got 3 more months. Then you could probably talk a little bit. But you ain't been doing nothing. And you waited and waited and waited, thinking that Crawford and Spence wasn't going to fight. And then that came to fruition. But you could have fought Boots, though. You could have fought Jaron Enos. You didn't want to do that. You could have tried to get a fight with Stanionis. You could have tried to get a fight with Roger Ortiz. You wasn't trying to fight none of those guys. Those are the top welterweights. They fighting each other, trying to fight each other. Now Roger Ortiz is moving to 154. You still could have tried to get a fight with Stanionis. You don't even want to fight him. So how you talking about Bud Crawford, undisputed champion? He's not on your radar, man. You just talking. Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner, Boxing 24. Please subscribe to the page. Please leave a comment. So everybody let me know how you feel. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.